For results at the gym, if the answer to that question is yes, the team at Body by Design can help, but they are not your average gym. They're more like a one-stop transformation center. Brian Cramp is in Waukesha this morning with the founder of Body by Design, who's ready to build a program that is based around your lifestyle.
I love this idea too, because everybody's lifestyle is a little bit different. And if you're coming in here as a 50-year-old, you're coming in here as a 20-year-old, you know what? The workouts you're going to be doing are going to be vastly different as well, even if you're trying to achieve the same goals. Joey, good to see you.
Good to see you again.
It was like yeah, again, because it was like 10 years ago.
A decade ago,
first met.
Yeah.
This space was nothing like this space when I first came to it. It looks like you've grown a little bit in the last like 10 years or so.
Well, we have. We've tripled in size over the past 10 years. It's been a blessing. The community's really helped us do that. But it's great. And so we're able to service a lot of different kinds of people compared to back then.
I've noticed that too with your clients too, all ages, all kinds of backgrounds, lifestyles as well. Here, talk about what the goal is though. It's not a membership driven gym. What type of gym is this?
Yeah, I mean it's a coach led gym, right?
Okay.
And so what that means is we're not necessarily selling fitness memberships, we're selling coaching programs. So every single member that comes here to work out, they're following a coaching program that we've built specifically for them. So whether that's like one-on-one coaching or large group stuff, or you'll see there's a lot of different disciplines that we use to be able to accomplish goals, but it's all around where they're at now, where they would like to be, and we create the path for them to get there the most effectively and the most enjoyably.
So sometimes that path could take only 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 8 months, but depending upon where you're going and what you want to achieve.
Exactly. And so we have some of the experts in the industry that have the experience to be able to get somebody there. A lot of times when you do have that typical gym, people come in and they don't necessarily even know what to do.
I totally agree with that. Like, what does this equipment do for me, and how do I use it? That's always one of those concerns. And I also love the fact that you have coaches here. They're trainers, but they're called coaches, and each member of your gym has a coach from day one.
100%. We call them coaches because there's more than just physical training involved with making like a transformation, right? So there's going to be the motivational aspect of it. There's going to be the accountability aspect of it. Like every one of our clients is being tracked on a weekly or monthly basis based on their goals, and these coaches are helping them through all that. Nutrition is a huge part of it. So the coaches are very well versatile to be able to accomplish or get over any bottleneck that we would normally see clients go through. So we don't really hit those plateaus.
And the spaces are classes of 40 people, 30 people, all crack. Sometimes the coach is 1 or 2 people and they're working with it. The other thing that I noticed too is that there were kids here early in the morning. Not working out, but there's a little space that you have just for the kids in case mom or dad needs to drop them off.
Absolutely.
And then you can also watch them on the screen. This is golden. I don't know who thought of it. Do you think of this?
I did, and it's all the kids can see their parents working out too. There's a bunch of TVs in there, and so you can always know what your kids are doing.
They're gonna be like, hey, Dad, push it. You're not working hard enough.
Dad, I thought you were giving 50% in there. Like, oh, thanks, man.
Well, Joey, I love the space here, and before we start getting into the workout, of course, we had to know a little bit more about it, but this is Body by Design, Waukesha. Been here since 2012, and they're definitely growing, and hopefully you look into it and check it out a little bit later on in Wake Up. We're going to see what kind of training they do for you to reach those goals. Thanks, Joey.
All right, Cramp, ready to work this morning.
I did a lunge once. And then I never again. Then 2 days later, I could.
There you go. That's where we can find Brian at kind of like a different gym. He is at Body by Design in Waukesha.
Well, guys, I got to tell you, the last time that I was here in Waukesha at Body by Design, this space didn't exist. There was a little bit of it. It looked the same. They had the green walls. They had the sayings on the wall, Joey, but you guys have grown dramatically in the past 10 years, so congratulations to that. But Body by Design, it's interesting because it's not a like gym membership type place where I have to pay monthly or yearly and I have to go in there and work out. It's more of a plan.
Yeah,
right?
It definitely has a different concept. It is much more of a coach-led facility, right? So everybody that comes here, instead of maybe signing up for a fitness membership, they're getting a coaching program, right? That's designed specifically for them based on where they're at now and where they'd like to be. And our coaches help them accomplish that.
I love that idea because you can take a 50-year-old and you can take a 20-year-old and their goals may be the same, but how they achieve them is not going to be the same because, the body doesn't work the same way.
Oh, there's a ton of variables.
Right,
maybe what they like to eat is different. Maybe if they have injuries or anything. So like, yes, unfortunately, like good intentions and hard work doesn't always equal results, and that's where coaching comes in.
Interesting. So the plan, it could be a 4-month plan.
Yeah.
And then after that, let's just say that 4-month plan, they've achieved what they wanted to.
Yep.
They've gone past those expectations.
Yep.
Now, what's next though?
Well, typically we sit down and talk with them, and they may have identified a new goal. They're like, man, I feel great. This is exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
But now that I've reached this, like, I'd really like to accomplish this.
Totally.
And we might sit down and we'll do what we call a blueprint, but a brand new plan for them that is designed to take them from there to where they want to go.
And this is just one of several different spaces.
Exactly.
We have aqua training here
Yep,
as well.
exactly.
That would be great also for those people doing rehab, or an older individual, an individual that's battling some weight issues, to get into the water and to work out so it doesn't put that tension on the joints and the muscles.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, over the past 10 years, what we have been doing is we have been giving ourselves the more and more tools to be able to accomplish that same mission.
Yeah.
Right. And so whether you see like aquatic stuff, or you see kickboxing, or group stuff, or one-on-one, it's all different tools that we can use to be able to help them accomplish their goal.
And not only the tools, but also for those days like today where there is no school because of snow, you have a TV over there with, just in case the kids are napping, they're playing, we can keep an eye on them and they can keep an eye on us. Fox6now.com for more information. Body by Design, guys, out in Waukesha. Really interesting place. I like the format out here, so it's not paying for the gym membership. It's paying for each month that you are achieving those goals. Back to you in the studio.
A lot of people working hard this morning, too, getting in before the snow.
Body by Design in Waukesha offers a team of trainers that can fit any training style or preference. You'll need to put in the work, though, to get the results. And Brian Cramp is doing just that in Waukesha, where members can use the space before and after class as well for some extra effort.
Yeah, this is actually called homework, believe it or not. You have a membership here that it means you have a coach, and that coach is going to give you homework. Joey, I don't know if I like that idea, but I mean, I'm sure that your clients, after the results are achieved, they definitely like that idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if they're looking to create that healthy lifestyle, it really will help them doing things outside of that direct coaching session on a regular basis to develop those habits.
Now, this is open 24/7.
Exactly.
On your phone, you just kind of scan in, you can pop in whenever you want. Now, this particular exercise is going to help me in the future because I want to do a pull-up without jumping. I want to do more than one.
Yes.
So this is one of those exercises where, it's going to definitely help. What is this helping me, though, achieve? And then how am I going to be able to reach that goal later on?
What we're doing now is we're strengthening your back, specifically like your lats. And so we're able to incrementally add weights to this until it gets closer and closer to your body weight. And once you're able to pull your body weight, you're now able to do a strict or a good form pull-up.
All right, there we go. So from that point, I like that. I mean, that does definitely give me that confidence too, moving forward with the workout. You have many different types of pieces of equipment here. This is a free motion where it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you're at like nearly 15 different exercises you can do with just this one machine.
Yep, 100%. And so the idea is that everything that you're doing in here has already been shown to you by your coach and programmed in for you by your coach based on what your goals are. So you're not really coming in here and randomly picking things out because you may not do the things that are going to help you reach your goals.
Yeah.
So as an example, you're doing a bicep curl here, and that would be something that your coach has showed you how to do, make sure your form is correct, and then told you to do on whatever day, whatever time, depending on what your goals are.
I love this. Okay, so this is open 24/7. Even today, when there's things that are closed, you can still come in as a member and work on those things.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. Now the coaches you have. This is interesting. You have 10 coaches.
Yep.
You have a lot of clients.
Yep.
Okay. Are we scheduling our time with these coaches to get in here, or how does that work?
Well, so each coach, when a member comes in and they enroll in one of our, we call it a transformation program, we assign them to the coach that we think is going to be the best fit for them based on what their goals are and the coach's experience.
Okay.
And then from there, the coach takes it. The coach really, these guys are very well versed, so they'll create their program, they'll create their nutrition plan, their workout plan, and then they will continue scheduling with them at the frequency that makes the most sense for those
So
guys.
we have to trust them to get to where we need to be, but they have to trust us that we're going to put in the work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so we have a lot of systems in place to make sure that you are doing what you're committed to doing, and that we're doing what we're committed to doing for you.
I like to see what you do with a older 40-year-old guy that wants to cut like 15, 20 pounds and put on some muscle before the spring and summer
Let's
months.
make a plan.
Fox6now.com for more information. Body by Design in Waukesha. This space notice their open gym is open 24/7 if you're a member, and this is where you would be doing your homework, guys. That's right, homework from your coach.
All right, thanks a lot.
Imagine being able to train hard and burn calories without all that pressure and pain on your joints. Well, that is possible at Body by Design. Our Brian Cramp is in Waukesha this morning, learning more about their aqua training program, where you can challenge yourself to build strength and endurance without overheating or, being covered in all that sweat.
Yeah, all that sweat too, that's another thing, because this is going to roll right off of you in the water. Justin, this is awesome that you guys have that. I mean, when you go into a pool, it's relaxing to begin with, but imagining working out and doing something that you normally couldn't do, but you can do inside the pool, pretty much that's why you guys have this here. So you started this about 4 months ago or so. What is the workout in here compared to a workout out in the gym? Why is it different?
Well, it allows people with limitations such as arthritis, or if they're very overweight, to have a really fun experience in working out.
Yeah.
And I discovered that over 10 years ago, that a lot of the early clients I had, working out on dry land, they would do it, but they didn't love it because it just beat them up so much. So starting to train them in the pool opened my eyes to the fact that, man, if you can get people to do something they really love, it'll stick, and they'll look forward to the workout. So
without a doubt too, and it's not bad being in water that's a little bit warmer when it's snowing outside.
90 degrees in
and
there.
you're sweating, but you're not really sweating. I mean, it's just a different type of workout. Plus the different body types, like you had said, you could be overweight individual, and there's no way that you're going to be doing a pull-up out in the gym. But in here, it's an augmented pull-up, but you are achieving it, and then later on the goal is to keep doing that and possibly do one outside of the gym.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very empowering. It's very empowering. My favorite thing in here is getting somebody who's never done this, and they see what we're going to be doing. They're like, I can never do that. And then just from the magic of the water and buoyancy, they can do things that they never thought they can do. And again, that empowers them, and that helps them fall in love with fitness.
What have clients been saying? Because you haven't had this too long in here, but what are your clients saying?
Yeah, I mean, we've had it going for over a decade at different spaces. And
Yeah.
it's anybody who loves the water will tell you this is their favorite workout in the world.
Yeah, and I can see over there that that Trevor's, he's got a medicine ball or something like that. What is he got, a buoy?
Yeah, so this is another thing I've been playing with. That's filled with water. So in the water, it weighs nothing. So it's very safe at the bottom of a movement, like a squat.
Yeah.
But as soon as he comes out, he has the full load, which for that ball is 70 pounds.
Yeah.
So it's a very, again, interesting dynamic that's safer to move around in, and you can still get a lot of the benefits of strength training without that potential risk of hurting yourself.
It's so interesting to see the potential of what one can do, and the age doesn't really come into play. Mobility really doesn't come into play, because even if you do have a handicap, you can jump in the pool to achieve those goals. Fox6now.com for more information. Body by Design, guys, in Waukesha. It's not just the weights, it's not just the treadmills, it's the classes and it's the coaches behind those classes, as well as these types of workouts that are making a difference out here in Waukesha.
Yikes.
Cool lighting.
It is.
Yeah, right. That.
But grab a swimsuit, get ready for fun, and a workout inside, of course. We're talking to a gym that Brian Cramp is checking out at Body by Design in Waukesha. Perfect for a day like today.
Without a doubt, yeah. The snow outside, don't let that deter you from getting your workout in, because here you can actually do it in the pool. And Justin, this is something that you've been doing some time. Actually, you and I did a story way back. It was about probably 9 years ago at the VA, and those individuals obviously needed to work out, but they couldn't due to their handicaps. And here, you can do both. You can do that. You can do it with the younger clients. You can do it with the older clients. But what is Trevor doing in the pool? Why is it beneficial?
Well, it's kind of comes back to what it was back with those vets way back when. That it's a very freeing way to train, and it's something that a lot of people enjoy a lot more than getting on dry land. And like Trevor's doing right now, pull-ups can be very dramatically for your ability based on buoyancy. So the low ones are very easy, and the high ones get a little harder. So even somebody who's very overweight and out of shape, where they see a pull-up and they think, I can never do a pull-up. Getting them in here and having them do a pull-up really opens their mind to what they're able to do.
Or even using those red, cones and balls like that to do what would be a
climb. And since day one, man, the whole motto has been fun and effective. So getting people to monkey bar climb across Ninja Warrior style when they're 100 pounds overweight blows their mind.
Totally, because a lot of us can't do that.
Even this right here, like this ball is 70 pounds when it comes out of the water, but because it's filled with water, it's nothing in the water. So at that deep part of the squat where it would be very dangerous, there's no weight on him. But when he comes up, he's loaded up. And there's so much core involved with having that weight off to one side. How's that feel, Trev? Feels great.
Yeah.
Good.
I would imagine too that not every client has a coach that recommends this, because that might not be needed. Especially if I can do the workout in the gym, there's really no point for me to have to come in here. But can we? Even can you suggest that to your coach?
Absolutely,
if you're a member?
because it's not just for people who have limitations. Anybody who loves the water, and I've probably trained over 100 people over the last 10 years in this pool and in different pools. Anybody who loves the water will tell you this is their favorite way to train. And in my experience, for fitness to really stick, for people to make it a lifestyle, they have to fall in love with their exercise.
True.
And if you can find something that every time you show up, you look forward to it, you don't have to push yourself. And then when life gets really hard, it's not this big grind that you put down.
And that's another workout right there that a lot of people can't do, but to be able to do that in the pool and in the temperature is probably like a 90-degree pool.
90 degrees.
90-degree
nice and
pool
toasty.
on a
People
winter day when it's snowing outside, you're getting a workout and you're not hurting your joints and
Go
your
some
muscles
flies
as
on
much.
there, Trev. Do
But
some flies
the
on there.
results are equally as good as if they would be if you were in the gym out there. Fox6now.com for more information. It is Body by Design. This is just one of the ways that they're helping you. Plenty other. They have like 2,000, you got like 20,000 square feet here?
It's about 20,000.
20,000 square feet of fitness and training and coaches that care. Plus there's a trident on the wall.
Right, I was like,
Jason Momoa is going to walk through or swim up to the
that's how
pool.
he did it.
Probably.
It's
If you're looking for results at the gym, the team at Body by Design can help, though they're not your average gym. They're more like a one-stop transformation center. And Brian Cramp is getting transformed this morning in Waukesha. They have an incredible amount of different ways to make you hurt, I imagine.
Without a doubt too, Carl. You know what? And the coaches are all kind of like really good in their particular areas. Earlier on, we were seeing Justin with that aqua endurance, and Trevor, I know that walking in here can be a little intimidating for new clients. So initially, how do you put them at ease when they walk in the door and they're kind of like, what is this place? How do I am I a member right away? You know, what do you do and say to them?
Yeah, I mean, first things first, say hello, how
Yeah.
you doing, greet them with a smile. Nobody wants to be immediately throwing a contract or giving numbers. You want to meet a person.
Yeah.
So walk them around, show them how we operate, and then ask them, get curious. What are their goals? What are they struggling with? Recommend a coach with the background you mentioned. We all have different specialties here. So pair them up with a coach who really has on paper the success that they're looking for in terms of themselves and their clients.
I love that you do that too, because sometimes you are just a number walking into a place, which is unfortunate because you're there with a goal and it's a fitness goal that may be very different from the person that's 20 years younger, or the person that's got a completely different body type, or that's in here just because they want to build muscle tone or tone up their muscles. So initially that. Is this a month-long thing, or is it a 12-month thing? How do you gauge the amount of time you're putting in to each person?
It's all customized, so it's based on the person's goals, how far away they are from their goals, their budget, all of it. So it could be sign up for a couple sessions, see where you're at if you like the place. It could be someone who's all gung-ho and committed who wants to sign up for a year, all based on what the person wants.
So I would be with that coach for that time in order to achieve those fitness goals. How many clients do you have that do that compared to, like, let's just say a boot camp?
Yeah, the vast majority do what we call hybrid training.
Okay.
So they work with a coach minimum once a week, usually a couple times a week, and then as a supplementation, that's where they'll jump in the boot camps, get that extra couple workouts.
Yeah, well, you get an extra couple workouts too, because sometimes you guys have homework for your clients, which is something that I don't hear of too often from gyms. But all right, you can see that in the background we have different clients here, different ages, different I guess athletic abilities as well, and you cater to all those as well. The best place to go online to find you guys is where?
So the best place would just be our website, so Body by Design. If you don't remember the actual website, if you Google Body by Design, we'll pop up there. But
thank you for pointing out that one too. Or just stop by, because then you can get a walkthrough and kind of check out the place. And even when it is snowing, like today, they have a 24/7 open gym where you can come in and work on that homework. Still can't believe you guys give homework. But Trevor, thank you guys. This is Body by Design in Waukesha.
Well, Body by Design in Waukesha offers a team of trainers that can fit any training style or preference. You will need to put in the work to get results, though, and apparently you'll need to do some homework, too. Brian Cramp is in Waukesha with this one-on-one style of training.
I love this. You know, this right here is something that I never knew existed. This band, what is this called, Ryan, by the way, that I'm wearing on my legs?
I like to call it a booty band.
You call it the booty band. Well, the idea behind it is that this is creating a tension that's going to firm up some of the muscles on our glutes, obviously. But the more that you spread it apart, the more that it pulls on the sides. And this is a part of a regular routine. We're going to have to put in the work, aren't we? So,
absolutely.
So what's the routine that you're doing here? What's the move? So what are we going side to side,
Keeping
back and
some
forth?
nice tension on that band. And we're going to take 2 steps nice and wide to the left and going 2 to the right, keeping that tension on our glutes the whole time.
You know what?
And you'll quickly feel that burn.
Justin over there, who's working out, he had said to me, "Oh, that's going to break you, man. Don't do that too long. It's going to break you." And I've had this thing on for probably 6 or 7 minutes, and wow, it works in this short amount of time. So I imagine that it's not just one thing. You guys are covering really a little bit of everything with your clients as coaches. What's your favorite thing as a coach over here at Body by Design?
I think just empowering the clients to show them all the things they can do with lifting weights, but also the simplicity of exercise.
Totally.
We just have a band on.
This is totally simple. I think anybody can do this. And
fire.
you don't need a lot of, yes, let's stop because the butt is a little sore here. All right, so let's take these down, take these off. Now, in back of us, we have some weights. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of weights. There's 2 different rooms here. There's a pool here for aqua endurance. But we don't need weights to really reach our goals in some areas, too. You were showing me a move before. It's a lot of stretching.
Yep. We just need your body weights. We call it a reverse lunge. So we're just dropping back and resetting. We're just going to alternate legs. Again, we can do this just in our living room, anywhere at home. So your body weight's a great tool, and really all you need to get a good workout in.
Is that. There you go. Now, we could get a better workout with some weights, though, couldn't we?
Absolutely.
All right,
Let
so
me help you out with
grab
that.
a few. You grab a few, I'll grab a few.
All right.
And you could do this at home and let's just say you had some milk jugs or something like that.
Yeah, any
filled with
household
water.
item that weighs a little bit, some milk jugs
So
would be great.
how's the weight actually helping out in this type
So
of
now
move?
we're putting a bigger stimulus on our muscle groups, so we're going to break down the muscles more so they can grow.
Okay.
Also just more of a challenge overall. As you see, it gets a little harder with more weight.
And balance is a huge thing, especially as you age,
Absolutely.
too. So a lot of people, I would imagine your older clients love exercises like this because it gives them the confidence from day-to-day routines. Yeah. Even I'm tipping over a little bit, too.
It is challenging.
It's like I had a few drinks or something like that. All right, let's put these guys back down. What do you say out of your classes? You got the one-on-one, you got the small groups, you have the larger groups. What's your favorites to coach?
I personally like the one-on-one, getting to just have that personal time with the clients and really helping them achieve their goals.
Yeah.
I think it's very beneficial, especially if they have a specific injury, that we can really just work around that.
Yeah, well, I think you guys are doing a great job here. Fox6now.com for more information. Body by Design in Waukesha. You got to put in the work, and like Carl said before the hit here, sometimes it's homework, but the results, you'll get them if you put in the time. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
That facility is huge.
Oh my gosh, and you're right too. It does look like they're filming a Hollywood movie there with all
It
the
does,
green
with the
walls.
green.
Welcome back to Real Milwaukee. We're in Waukesha right now, Body by Design, where they've been since 2012. But this space was not one that they had back then when they opened. And Andy, you weren't here, but you've been here for 5 years, pushing people to achieve their fitness goals.
Yes,
and
sir.
As one of the coaches here, I would imagine that it's really rewarding for you to see the results after time, especially since you're with that person for sometimes like 8, 9, even 12 months.
1000%.
Yeah.
And our biggest thing is just the relationship with our clients and ultimately getting them to their goals. So we're going to set the goals with them on their first sit down together, and we're going to lay out a blueprint from how we get from their initial sit down all the way to their goals. And it's really cool just to see that relationship build over the course of a few months.
Yeah, I bet.
Or longer even.
And sometimes the sit down is what we get to do. We get to sit down and work out like I am right here. What's the benefit of this machine, the leg
so
workout?
right now you're rocking out the leg extension machine. So the whole goal of this one is just to strengthen up your quads, build up really your leg muscles, which are some of your biggest muscles for activating your metabolism. So strengthen up the legs, get that metabolism burning up, and I'm sure you're feeling it right now.
Oh yeah, and they are burning as we speak here. But that's not all you have. This space particularly, as we look around, it's really unique because it has the opportunity for guests to come in and get homework done. You guys give your I guess your clients to have to do some homework?
Oh yeah, so we work with them, and then there's no getting off the hook. They're definitely going to be doing their homework. So we'll set up a whole training program for them to do their homework on their own in this open gym setting.
Yeah.
Or we'll even come in here with them every now and then just to guide them through the machines or just do our own workouts in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no getting off the hook with the homework.
Now, even when it's snowing outside too, this space is going to be open.
Yep.
So 24/7, we get in with like a key access or something like
Yep.
that.
So it's all remote access. So
Okay.
you can get in here 24/7, rain, snow, shine,
Yeah.
all that stuff. We don't make excuses here.
But it's not just this space, and let's keep this in mind too. You're not coming in here to work out just in this space. There are other rooms in here. There's Aqua Fitness. There's a space that has all types of equipment here. This is mainly looks like weight training and cardio in here more than anything else.
1000%. So we like to think of it as a one-stop shop. So
Yeah.
we have our group training, we have our homework in the open gym here, Aqua, we have nutrition, we have it all basically.
You have
So
nutrition as well.
we got it all.
Yeah, you can,
Yes,
so
sir.
you could put me on a nutrition program
Oh, yeah.
to meet that goal of cutting 20 pounds, firming up a little bit, and by the time, let's just say, summer rolls around, I'm going to be beach ready.
1000%. So yeah, we have 4 certified nutrition coaches
Yeah.
on staff, and you can work with them one-on-one within your program, or you can do it completely as a separate entity.
Yeah.
So we're here to provide whatever you guys need.
And as Joey said earlier on too, everybody is different. Every body type is different. That's why every coach is different. And sometimes the coach that might be right for me needs to be figured out by the team here. Fox6now.com for more information. Body by Design, guys. Waukesha. The workout was great, but you know what I'm really impressed about with this place is that each individual coach caters to those guests that they're working with for that period of time. Thank you, Andy, and thanks for hosting us today.